Yo.
What up?
What up?
What's going on?
All right, everybody, just so you know, you're being recorded.
Oh,
Not
fuck.
consent.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know if fuck's gonna get us canceled.
Whatever, you fag.
I'm sober.
I mean, you could just say cunt. Most North American audiences still really averse to that
You
word.
know what? Both words are acceptable with Australian audiences. I don't think we're there yet. Oh, yes. How to know we finally made it to the bottom.
To the bottom.
Started at the bottom, now we're lower.
Nothing like going to work and then having to spend it on fucking bills and shit.
Yep.
Love it. Just love it.
What, were you also sold the American dream that wasn't what was going to happen to us?
Man, I woke up here. I didn't have a choice. My parents are like, oh, the coldest state possible? Let's have a family.
There's nothing else to do.
True.
Dear God.
There is no God here.
Just so you guys can get a taste. Move my decal out of the way. This is the DM overview. Yes. I thought I heard a knock. This is the DM overview for Castle Ravenloft.
Oh, Christ.
Jesus.
Everybody write it down.
All right. We do have the map. That's fine.
Yeah.
But you can't just memorize it at first glance? Come on, man.
That's nuts. All right, I'll stop streaming.
Yeah. I'll turn it off here in a second. I don't know why some of you appear to be stuck on a different scene, but all right. Last time did the Argynvost dealio. Ended up fighting Vladimir Hornegard, which then resulted in you guys electing Totes as the new head of the Order of the Silver Dragon. Somebody with less fog brain want to tell me where we left that? Were we gonna keep talking with him, with Godfrey at all, or were we pretty much making our way to Vallaki?
I had more to do with Godfrey. Whether or not we want to roleplay it, it's largely admin stuff, new orders, all that kind of nonsense.
Okay.
We did find
Well, yeah, we can kick it off there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull up Argynvostholt.
All right, we'll just roleplay an entire session of setting up a corporate structure.
That'd be great.
And you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, that would be lovely.
Everyone's favorite RP, onboarding.
Listen through the HR videos.
Wow.
All right. Well, cool. Without much more ceremony, we'll kick it off there with Totes and Godfrey discussing.
All right, sorry, Toad's brain. Literal. Godfrey, what are the current orders for everybody?
The current orders are to do nothing that would aid in Strahd's downfall.
Okay, we're gonna cancel that.
Got it?
I think we should start with how many living and undead members do we have?
The 5 of you, myself, and then perhaps 4 to 6, depending on who is still alive and about the lands.
Okay. I think we should start with focusing on recruitment. And probably... Hey, I was just going to kind of look at the walls. Some rebuilding.
Sure. Not trying to question your orders as our new head of state, but, how do you expect us to go about that? Typically, in my experience, people aren't too keen to join a league of undead.
Well, we're only 50% undead.
This is an improvement.
But I think the best way to attract people is to help them. So the people who are out, if they are stopping werewolf attacks, undead attacks, crazy druid attacks, and helping people who need help, that will drastically change how people perceive us, even though the undead thing.
That makes sense.
So I guess the order would be to start helping villages who are under attack and people who are traveling and need aid.
Noted. I will spread the word on that.
And hopefully lead that towards more that will at least let us open a dialogue with people, which we can then use for recruitment.
I do have one more suggestion in terms of recruitment. I mentioned in our last meeting that Strahd took Argynvost, burned his body, and brought his skull back to Castle Ravenloft as a trophy.
That is on our docket.
Good. I did not tell you the completion of said quest. If you are able to return Argynvost's skull here and lay his remains down peacefully, Argynvost's spirit should light a beacon atop the mansion. And that should bring light and hope to all corners of Barovia.
All right, I will bump that up our priority list.
Good to hear.
I'm guessing the skull is in the castle.
Somewhere in there, yes.
As far as we know.
That would be convenient.
I hope he won't mind us taking it.
He most certainly will.
So we should not talk to him about it.
I think that would be ill-advised, yes.
Well, one of our newest recruits is really adept at stealing things, so that's a bonus.
Oh, who's that?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! I didn't see you there.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just here to help.
No, that's great. You just surprised me. I didn't know you were here.
I think that's enough for now because that's going to take some time. I do have other ideas, but I think we should focus on rebuilding first, getting a more solid base of people. Yes.
Agreed.
That being said, I didn't necessarily go through the formal training and stuff and haven't been around for a lot of meetings and things. Is there anything that I don't know that I probably should know?
I feel like I gave you most of the backstory to the Order in our previous conversation.
You haven't been watching the training videos?
I just didn't know if there was anything that, like, you don't tell soldiers or stuff. You know, I'm just making sure that I know everything I need to know.
Typically, we did keep it secret that Argynvost was himself a silver dragon. There is a temple of great power here in the valley. Stop me if any of this is familiar. That we originally settled here to protect for those that would use it for ill means. It's up in the mountains to the south.
I vaguely recall mentioning the temple.
Okay, the Amber Temple.
The using it though, like, is there something in there that's like a powerful weapon or something, or is it? Do we not know?
There is. I know only a little bit. We dare not get too close, lest be tempted by the powers within. There is a great library there, from what I've heard, as well as shards of amber that can grant you powers beyond anything known. However, from what I have seen, those who make a bargain for such powers are fundamentally changed, and usually for the worse.
Okay. Well, I believe we've been told to travel there as well, so that's a good letting us know before we get there.
Keep your wits about you if you do.
Like in a bag, or
Preferably in your head.
Can I hold up the holy symbol of Raven? Kind of say, any idea what this is?
I'm wearing it, but okay.
Oh, you? Oh, I thought I had it.
picks you up.
Yeah, picks it up.
I believe that is your stealthy friend.
Yeah.
I present the holy symbol, though.
Ah, yes, I remember that from long days past. That was an item used by, what was her name? Saint Markovia. She used it to attempt to take down Strahd shortly after the valley fell into the mists. It's been lost for a long time, but hopefully it can help you where she fell short.
At least the cleric has it.
Exactly.
One more caution. If you all are about to embark, Vladimir will certainly return. He has died before, and within 24 hours, manages to find his way back here. In terms of how to ultimately finish him, I think returning Argynvost here might do the trick, but he is almost certain to convince some revenants that you did not win this election fairly, and he's going to try and hunt you down.
Well, let him come.
They've killed
That's
him
what I
before.
thought.
Okay, yeah, cool. Orders. We'll see what we can do about getting Argynvost's skull back. And wish us luck. Where are we literally going to Strahd's
Good.
house?
Good luck, and thank you, Totes, and your friends, for bringing redemption to our order.
Work in progress. We'll get there.
Cool.
I finished
So you guys
rolling.
venture out, unless you had anyone had anything else?
No, I probably. I know I'm out of regular cigarettes, so I'm probably into the, my big huge bag of tobacco. So I just been probably pre-rolling a couple.
Sounds good. Do you want to roll to see how many you were able to craft in that time?
Sure.
Not even
No.
a skill check? See how good he is?
We'll do both. All right. So for proficiency, let's roll a sleight of hand.
Hey.
All right, they're pretty decently rolled. You're not getting a lot of bubbling.
Right.
Nice, smooth, even paper. And then go ahead and just give me a. We'll do. Oh man, sleight of hand should have been for how many? We'll say that's how many, and you're able to make 15 in that time. Now performance for how good they
How
look.
good they are. All right. These fucking things are me canoeing in no time. Performance, you said?
Yes, sir.
If you have inspiration, you should use it.
I
It's
don't.
the ultimate usage.
Oh my god, they're even better. It's like almost perfect. You just had a little bit of tobacco fall out at the tip.
That's all right.
Otherwise,
That's it.
it looks like they could have been machine rolled if you knew what that was.
Yeah.
I'm the machine.
Yeah, Totes auto nat 20s on both those checks, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Well, yeah, you guys make your way out of Argynvost and start heading up the path towards Vallaki. Start heading up the path towards Vallaki. So head up this road north here. And then you'll get this old Svalich road that spans across. Take a right onto there and start making your way towards Vallaki. It's about 45 minutes to get back to Vallaki from here. Any conversation you guys want to have on the way?
What time of day is it? Like probably late morning, early afternoon, something like that.
Yeah, it's we'll say late morning.
I'm curious what to do with this whistle. I don't want to abuse it, but
What does the whistle do?
Didn't
Thinking
he
so.
tell you what it did?
no, the whistle. I was saying like how to use it. Like when because we can use it once a day. We can call one Raven Spy a day.
Oh, that's right.
but it's just burning a plot hole in my chest. Just can't let it go.
Well, I mean, we could get a raven to go ahead and scout the castle and make sure Strahd's not preparing anything nefarious for us.
You think
If
that
you really wanted to use it,
you think Strahd would be able to tell?
that would also be a good test for us to know if Strahd knows when we're spying. Although now that we've had this conversation in the woods, Strahd probably knows about it.
And bats and rats and wolves.
Breezer speaking Barovian.
You could use a raven to find out what's going on with Arena in the tower. Or wait, no, she got taken to Kresk. Right?
I thought she was still in the tower.
Still in the tower.
Well,
She's still
I
in the
can
tower.
send the raven to check on her in the tower, make sure she's doing okay.
That's a really good idea. Yeah, I'll blow the whistle.
Not 10 seconds later, a raven flaps down in front of you and just kind of like does the bird head tilt.
Hey, could you check on our friend Irina? She's at the Tower of Kresk. Just maybe give her a come back if it. Oh, go ahead.
So write a note and send it to her so that she can write back.
I look at my dwindling supply of rolling papers and I say, okay. Yeah, I'll tie a little bit. I'll tell it our message and then just have her right back to us.
I'll hand you a piece of paper. I apparently have 5 pounds of calligrapher supplies.
Can you carry all this, little guy?
Not all 5 pounds, just one piece of paper.
It's a whole ream of paper.
All right, so what are you writing on the note?
I'll just I guess I'll write, hope things are going well. We have dinner plans tonight with Strahd. We'll inform you on how it goes.
The raven will shapeshift into human form and say like, okay, I can do that for you.
What's your name?
Oh, god damn it.
Shouldn't have shapeshifted.
Yeah. My name is Javian.
Davian or Javian?
Javian. No relation to Davian.
Well, thanks for delivering the
You
message.
just want me to deliver the note?
Should we
any info on her that she provides?
Exactly. Yep. Will you be able to find us?
Oh, most certainly. He'll pocket the note and shapeshift back into a raven and take off.
Is it like it's probably like a silent little whistle, like a little, like barely audible or something like that. When you blow it? Gotcha. It's not like a referee's whistle.
No.
We're off to see the wizard.
Anything else you guys are discussing on your journey?
What is our plan when we get to Castle Ravenloft and dinner exactly? We gotta try to find this skull while we're in there, and we've gotta try to find.
What
What are we
was the
supposed
thing
to-
at the castle? Was it the sword or
Werewolf.
something?
Werewolf's husband.
Yep. The
Skull.
and the idol for the abbot, right?
Yep.
Like a
Wasn't
soul
one of our
descent.
prophecies also in the castle, I thought? Or was that last time we played Strahd? I'm just
I think that was
misremembering.
last time. I don't think you have one in the castle.
Oh, okay.
The werewolf's husband, Argyn skull, and then what was the last one? Except for the abbot, right?
Yeah, there's like a silver idol that we're supposed to find. I don't remember exactly what it looks like. Fuck. I don't think.
Something about those awful creations. Someone named Cyrus, wasn't that it?
You did need to report back to the. Well, you didn't. The mongrel folk were asking to know what the abbot's perfection looked like, because
that's right.
felt if Cyrus had been perfected and is now in employment of Strahd. I don't remember an idol, but that's not to say that it didn't exist.
There was something the abbot wanted for us to grab before we took.
Yeah. Okay, that's the east wing. Oh, I really should have better organized notes. Especially for major quest lines I'm asking you guys to do. Use the abbot.
What was his name? Or was he just the abbot?
He's just the abbot.
The Abbot Costello.
It is the guy who was in Crest, yes. Yep.
Back in like 2 seconds, I gotta spit this fucking thing out, and I have no can.
Yep. Man,
Well, I
I
know-
do like vaguely remember there was some abbot or idol for the ritual.
That he wanted, yeah. I don't remember what the fuck it was though.
Yeah. Because we did the seance. the icon of Dawn's Grace? Or was that the name of the, excuse me, of the amulet you're wearing?
Is that the same thing as the...
Yeah, that's the holy item, I think. But I don't think that's what he wanted.
No, it was like a silver statue that he wanted.
Yeah.
It might be hard to separate if he's expecting us all for dinner. I don't know if there'd be much time for explorations.
Flashes of images, flicker, white room. Silver statuette of a cleric kneeling in supplication.
Yep, that sounds like it.
Yep. The silver statuette. Okay. So this was the vision that you guys had in the seance. Right after like the seance ended and you were done asking your questions. A rush of ethereal wind sweeps through the room, and a radiant burst of light erupts from the center of the pentagram, painting the walls in shades of silver and gold. Flashes of images flicker across your mind's eye. A white-robed woman kneeling before a man with wings as white as the pure snow, who directs a gold-robed woman to present her with a silver statuette of a cleric kneeling in supplication, its chest glowing with the same golden light that encircles the man's head. The white-robed woman standing before a half-built structure atop a cold mountain spur, her hands calloused as she lays bricks upon a mounted wall or mortared wall. The same woman raising a golden mace above her head, a prayer upon her lips as the shadowed fortress looms above her. The silver statuette sitting alone in a dark, cold tomb beneath a dark, twisted keep. A man alone on a mountaintop, a veil of mist shrouding his eyes. Each image is accompanied by a surge of emotion, humility, hope, defiance, and sorrow so strong it rakes at your chest with long, bitter claws. But as quickly as they appeared, the visions fade, and when you open your eyes, you find the room return to its former state. Okay, so you're looking for a silver statuette. I will find out exactly what I said there in the meantime. Feel free to continue your RP around what you were looking for. So, to sum up, rescuing werewolf husband, Argyn skull, silver statuette. What else?
Cyrus. And Cyrus.
And Cyrus.
And staying alive, of course.
Yeah.
Optional objective unlocked.
Well, when we get to Vallaki, should we maybe parse over that map and see if we can speculate where things could be?
We should probably also figure out a way to conceal and steal the things that we plan to conceal and steal.
Yeah, a dragon's skull might be kind of big, I would gather.
True.
I mean, I imagine I can hide a 12-inch tall statuette without too much of a problem. But
is there any magic that can help us retrieve the skull?
I look into my inventory.
Bamrick, do you know of any spells that we could use to achieve that? Nothing likely to be found in Vallaki. The Burgomaster's son, maybe? I know you looked at the spellbook. Can we take the skull into the ethereal realm and take it out, like we did with saving his girlfriend? Hmm. Well, I mean, we can take a look around at Vallaki. We have a couple hours before dinner, correct? So we have time.
How big is this skull? How big do you think it is?
Well, it's a dragon skull, so it's got to be pretty big, right?
What would I know?
He's a silver dragon. I don't know if he was. I mean, he's got to be, right?
At least skull.
How
was like house cat
old
size.
is Argynvostholt?
Yeah, when he died, he was the size of a mouse.
Polymorph gone wrong.
I think you need to target a creature with polymorph.
Generally assumed to have been an ancient silver dragon when he died.
Okay, so it's fucking.
It's pretty big. Pretty fucking big.
Yeah, about 8 to 12 feet, 4 to 6 feet wide,
Oh fuck.
several hundred pounds to over a ton.
Objects can have hit points. Like a door has hit points. Like an AC. We're playing fast and loose here. It's just whatever I could spin that night. But I guess
Animate object on it. Does it become a creature that you can then polymorph?
just animate an object and then just have it jump down the road back to Argynvost. Who's gonna stop a giant jumping dragon skull?
I mean, just to be sure, like, let's also make it invisible.
Yes.
Oh my god. Please do.
Oh, could we make it invisible and steal it?
You guys come back and the town of Vallaki has been flattened. You told them to took the road back. Or take the road back.
Yeah, I guess as we pass through Vallaki, I'm assuming we're going to split up and look around for options for a little bit.
My god. We animate object and give this thing orders, it becomes even more literal than Totes.
So when you say take the road, it's literally biting the road up all the way there?
I figured it's jumping, but the buildings are kind of close in Vallaki, so it just jumps onto the buildings at that point. The road narrows.
Never, what did you say, 4 feet wide?
Stop! Stop! Wilhelm scream as they jump off the walls.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Alright. So yeah, you guys are pretty close to Vallaki at this point. As you're getting close to the town, there's, the normal midday bustle around and outside the gates. You see a man approaching you with a heavy cloak and his hood up, but you do recognize him to be Arrigal, the Vistani who you saved his daughter.
What's his name?
Arrigal, Arrigal. As you guys go to pass by each other, he accidentally bumps into you, Totes. Or not Totes, Sal. Sal, what's your passive perception?
Where do I find that?
If you go to your character sheet, it's the lighter gray number next to your perception.
10.
Okay. So he bumps into you, Sal, and keeps walking.
I'll give him like a hey.
He snarls back, "Watch where you're going." Starts quickly walking back towards the Vistani camp.
I throw up my hands in a little. I throw up my hands with my eyebrows and turn around. All right.
Totes didn't see shit. Totes probably didn't even see him coming.
Did we fucking help that guy?
What guy? No, yeah. He seemed very perturbed.
Can I look around on the ground to see if he dropped something or if he put something in my hand?
You don't see anything on the ground or in your hands.
Yeah, let's shrug it off. What an asshole.
Cool. Where are you guys heading inside of the city?
Shops.
Yeah.
Shops.
We might need a shopping spree.
Well, I'll probably hit the
Yeah,
shops. I probably would have seen if like Vanberg wants to connect with the Burgomaster's son, because I don't remember his name. Vince or something.
Sure. So you two are heading to the Burgomaster's mansion. Is everybody else joining, or
Didn't we also have like did they deliver the wine?
you can go check?
Okay. I'll go check on the delivery to the inn.
Okay.
And then
I'll go with
meet them at the Burgomaster's or something.
Bruise.
I could have a drink. It
Sounds good. All right, we will start at the Burgomaster's.
I know there's like a general store, but there wasn't any like magical stores there, right?
No, not really.
Nowhere that would sell scrolls or a magic carpet or anything like that.
Right.
We got all this money to burn.
Yeah, you do. Let's see. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Just
Maybe
kinda
Von
quick.
Richten will be in town.
So you are here. You're not here. You're not here. All right. We got our actors and our voyeurs.
I'm in the chair.
Yeah, you guys had that rough fight against what's his face?
Mm-hmm.
Would my admin work be considered a short rest?
I'm gonna say no because you have plenty of time to take a short rest here in Vallaki.
Okay. I'm gonna step up and knock on the door.
All right. Baron Vargas opens the door. Hello. Welcome back.
Oh, how nice of you to invite us in.
I guess, yes. Please come in.
He said, "Welcome back."
How can I help you fine gentlemen today? That was from the cancelled Festival of the Sun, and I can't find anyone who wants hundreds of barrels of straw. Indeed. But you're looking to speak with Victor? I will be right back. Please make yourself welcome. First door on the right. You guys can use my study. This right?
He said, "Make yourself at home." So I'm gonna go look at this room.
Victor comes down.
I see Victor. I'll come over.
Dad said there was two. Oh, hi. Welcome back. Good to see you guys again.
We came because we were hoping you could help us. We have a very large object that we need to sneak out of a building.
Okay.
Ideas.
Bag of holding would be nice.
Do you have one?
No.
Okay.
Not. I mean, yes, I believe they open up wide enough to allow any object in. Yeah. No, I don't. I mean, I could maybe look up how to make a bag of holding. That's going to be a tight timeline.
Yeah, we kind of need it before dinner tonight.
Okay. Teleportation would work.
The
45 minutes.
the circle just needs to be ready by when we use the scroll, right?
If you're doing ethereal plane or the teleportation circle, you're saying if we teleported?
Yeah. We would only need the scroll in 45 minutes and then the circle done by later on tonight. Right? Do I understand magic?
Where do you want the circle?
Anywhere not where we're at is good.
Would the attic be okay? They're pretty sturdy. How much weight are we talking? Oh.
Probably exactly that shape and size.
Sure. Yeah. Probably don't want to risk that breaking down the house. Thank you for the details. So
If there's a place in the tavern, possibly the Abbey.
the abbey that burned down?
Oh yeah, that happened.
Yeah. So let me think here.
The carpenter,
Yeah, I mean,
think.
I could certainly find a secure space. Maybe if you know the Aerosox well, we could transport it to their stockyard.
The name doesn't jump out to me.
They're the people who run the shipping and receiving here.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh,
You
I'll
have
pull
met them.
Didn't they make
I'm
a?
under the impression that 20 gold is a lot of money here, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'll pull out 20 gold and be like, this could help convince them. They are a shipping and receiving company, right?
That would certainly grease the wheels. Now, are you fine with them knowing about whatever you're transporting? Because you've been, I mean, I would assume at this point you are talking about an ancient dragon skull.
You know, if they do shipping, if we teleported it to them,
Mm-hmm.
could they, the moment they get it, take it up to the old Argynvost castle?
I think this conversation is outside of my knowledge. If you wanted to go across town and barter that with them, I could make one in the next 45 minutes.
We could go as long as
I-
6 if we need to.
I could certainly do that.
I have the ability to. No, I only have message. That's only 120 feet, so no.
Or if you guys had some sort of I don't know, messenger bird.
Yes, he does.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, if you guys, it's going to take me a little bit of time to craft this scroll for you. So if you want to go talk to the Airsex and get whatever logistics you needed figured out with them, and come back and collect the scroll, we can figure out the plan from there. In terms of creating the circle, if they say I'm good to start making a circle, I'll do it right away so that it'll be ready when you guys need it. Sure.
I'll reach out. I'm sorry, Dudley. Fuck.
What's that?
I'll reach out and be like, oh, then if we're gonna go negotiate, I'll take the 20 gold for them. But okay, no, give me 10 back. You can keep 10 for helping us.
I mean, helping you guys is my pleasure after you helped save the love of my life. But I mean, 10 gold's 10 gold. I'm not going to say no.
If there's material components, I don't want to put you out.
Oh, sure, sure.
Is that what the saying is?
Something like that.
Yeah, I used it right.
It was very good for you, Totes.
Just imagining Captain America. Hey, I know that phrase.
All right, well, sweet. We will go talk to them, and then come back to pick up the scroll and let you know if everything's good.
Sounds great.
They could get to the castle by the time we use it. No, yeah, fair. Well, yeah, we just have him ride a cart up there by himself. That seems safe.
So, yeah, wait, just so I'm clear as to what you guys are looking to do here. Hypothetically, there was an ancient silver dragon that once lived in Barovia and maybe built a mansion a little bit southwest of here.
Seems
Sure.
plausible.
Sure. And you are looking to find said skull and get it back to that mansion.
Yes.
Got it. Do you have a point of contact at the mansion?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. So really there's two routes that I could see reasonably playing out, maybe three. One is you're able to secure me a force to guard me on my journey there, and I could craft the teleportation circle there. It would take me a bit more time, and you guys would need to hire some trustworthy folks to guard me. Or we get it delivered to the stockyard, and you work with the Aerosex to get it shipped over there. No, I absolutely imagine that you do not want people to know about this. That makes a lot of sense.
I'll say I like the bodyguard idea. We could just hire people, and then when he gets to the castle, they can just stay outside. He will be safe inside.
Okay. So who's your point of contact there?
Godfrey. I'll pop my crest off and hand it to him. Like, show him this.
Okay.
And tell him I sent you.
Okay.
Unless, do you like protecting the weak and innocent?
I would say yes.
Well, if say you could, when you get up there, feel free to talk to Godfrey about what that might look like.
Okay. Deal.
All right, we will find people to protect you and come pick you up and pick up a scroll.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, where's the local army recruiter at?
All right, we'll go over to the Blue Water Inn.
Pink Pony Inn.
Pink Pony Club. We're gonna do some drinking now. That's funny because there's. I don't think this spoils anything. You guys know what you're doing. We're on Arc O, Dinner with the Devil, which is crazy that we're already at Arc O. The next one is Arc P, which is the Ravenloft heist. So very much just becomes a heist campaign. I love it. All right, over to the Blue Water Inn. Ba-doom. Bruce, Sal, and Wraithlin, you venture in to see Davian tending bar as he... No, not Davian, Irwin. The other Martikov. As soon as he looks up from the bar and sees you all enter, he lets out a big shout, "Ah! You did it!" And he shouts out to the bar, "Vallakians, allow me to introduce the saviors of the wine." And the bar erupts in like raucous applause. Davian pours 3 glasses. Come, sit. It's good to see you again. So, what was holding up the wine shipments?
Oh, you know, the usual. Oh, minions of Strahd threatening the very existence of your family's lives. Not to mention their business.
And you helped them? Quite obviously.
Oh,
You
the
can
way
say
we
that.
help everybody. Like killing other things.
Well, you are quite proficient at it.
It
Did
is.
did Davian mention me?
I think he said many things while he was grumbling about something.
Sounds like the old curmudgeon hasn't changed much. Alas, anyway, thank you again for helping us here. I do believe I offered a reward, did I not?
Look at that.
Sure, sounds right.
Ba-do-ba-do.
Rewind for life and a large pile of treasure. And a portion of Strahd slain.
Yeah, but it's a typo. It's the potion of Strahd's laying.
Okay, I think the only reward I had was the town not falling into total revolt.
The real treasure was the friends we made along the way.
I mean, you got a nice whistle. Are you hungry? Is there, I mean, obviously, anything here on the house? Food, drink?
Didn't I get like a fancy bottle of wine at that place? Like
You did. You got the champagne de l'estompe.
I'll hand that to Irwin and be like, yeah, pour me a glass of this for starters, and then keep the bottle on the house for me.
Oh, well, this I haven't seen in quite some time. Our best vintage. And you see like a sad, forlorn look take over his face.
Yeah, why the long face?
Just family drama. The falling out that my father and I had was over, well, what we used to make this wine. But alas, no need to
What makes it so
trouble you.
special? What makes it different?
I don't know if I'm allowed to give up Martikov family secrets.
Not even for the Vallaki heroes?
I would happily do many things for you, but to risk my father's wrath is not a thing I intend to do again soon.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to learn how to make it. I was just trying to drink it.
No, and that is fine. He gets to opening it and pours you a glass.
Excellent. I cheers and drink it.
Was that the only bottle of that we had?
Yep.
I'll say, well, I was going to give that to Strahd, but
No,
As
that's
a
not
gift,
the bottle
but-
you have. I think it's a bottle I stole in the place.
Oh, was there two?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought
I
there was like
remember.
a bottle that I stole from the place when we were leaving.
Okay. That's fine. You
That's
guys
what I
can
was
have
asking
two.
about.
Yeah. We'll say it's you have 2 bottles of champagne to the stomp. So, Sal
I
has
think one of them
you had one.
they gave to Sal as a reward or something like that.
Yeah.
That's a bonus.
Okay. So yeah, he pours you a glass and says, "Enjoy. What brings you fine folk back to Vallaki?"
We're actually on our way to have dinner with Strahd.
Is it that time already?
We're all very excited about it, as you can tell.
I can imagine.
Could you pour me a glass of that champagne?
He looks over at Bruce,
Sure.
pours you a glass.
I would say you can pour one for the little man too, but he's always going to refuse.
Can't drink it. I don't need to drink it.
There's a difference between don't need to and can't.
That is what Irwin says, actually.
I just don't feel like I will get any of the. I won't be able to appreciate it is for what it is, you know. So I'd better let you guys enjoy it. How about that?
Sure.
You could have my glass, Irwin, if you would like.
Oh. He looks over at Bruce,
Yeah, and if he wants to offer you his glass, I am not going to refuse.
pours himself a glass, and just takes a deep whiff. Oh, yes. Chucks it down. Oh, it's been too long. If only we could ever find out what
It's got to be pretty good. It's got to be pretty good, right? Like comparatively to all the other wines.
Oh yeah, it is next level. You guys are taking this. You definitely are appreciating how much better this wine is. Oh, if only we could find. Kind of trails off.
If we could find what?
I'm running my mouth a little too far again.
It's all right. Circle of trust.
You have my trust, but I have no way of knowing if you have my father's trust.
I mean, we did save his lives, as all of the family members' presents' lives, as restored to him some stolen gemstone, so he could keep making any wine at all. And
Hey, Ixnay on the Engenston stay. Oh, that is some good wine. So you know about the gems?
Yes.
Well, that was what my father's and I falling out was over. I was supposed to be watching where we had the gemstone planted, and I was diligently before something overtook me. Something strange, and I have no recollection, but I woke to find the gemstone gone. Now, you look at me these days and you think that's a man who drinks on the job. I didn't always behave this way. I was very serious about my family responsibilities. But Father blamed me. Would hear nothing of whatever force put me to sleep. And the gemstone's been missing now for must be 10 years, 15. Who can remember time?
There's been some those awful druids we saw. Don't blame yourself. I'm sure they targeted you.
But you said you fought the druids, no?
We did.
Yes.
It's not like druids are known for, building large underground bunkers to store these things. Presumably, if you found the gemstone that you said you found, you would have found the second. I don't think the druids are responsible.
Do you think somebody else has this gem? Where would you think we would find it?
Oh. Let me double check what he says about this. Do. That's what he didn't actually fall asleep. The story he tells you is that he saw a raven carrying the gem away into the night. I know no raven here would do this. So either Strahd has it or someone else who can control flying creature.
Or turn into one.
Or turn into one. Have you encountered any large flying beasts in your time here?
I think the largest we encountered were the Strix, yes? Unless you count Strahd's flying and fiery horse.
I have heard of the Strix. Fortunately, I have not encountered one myself, but they are rumored to be creations of the Swamp Witch.
Oh, great. I'll say under my breath.
We have to go to a swamp anyways. Is there a witch that lives in the swamp?
Well, there's only one swamp in Barovia, so I think you're pretty safe to assume that the Swamp Witch lives in the swamp.
Yeah. I'm sure she's there. That's where I'm supposed to go after dinner.
Unless she's vacationing in the mountains.
What do you know about this swamp witch?
Not much.
Lives in the swamp, is a witch.
Just some rumors that have been whispered throughout time. Some say she's older than Strahd is himself. Some say that she was even his wet nurse once upon a time. Aside from that, how she went from wet nurse to living in a swamp, I can't say. I'm sure that knowledge has been lost to time.
We can seek out the swamp witch after dinner tonight, if we survive dinner, of course. I'll finish the rest of my wine or my champagne.
Sounds good. Were you, Totes and Vamrick, were you guys heading to the inn, or where were you guys going?
One thing we talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go try to find. We're gonna talk about where to find people we trust to escort him to Argynvost. Or both.
All right. So at about this point, you guys are walking in.
Hey, guys.
Ah, the rest of the heroes have arrived. Good to see you, gentlemen.
Vamrick, maybe the bartender will know.
Irwin.
Darwin.
Darwin.
Hmm.
I look at my not glowing whistle anymore.
The Raven will return, right?
At this point, Javian walks in the front door. Irwin.
The Raven
Javian,
knows where it is at all times.
What brings you to Vallaki? Javian just says, Irwin, good to see you. Here on business. He makes eyes to you, Sal, to come sit with him in the corner.
Sure. Excuse me.
Sal, ask if he has people that can help us. Okay.
Oh, what? I guess technically I didn't hear, so I don't know.
I spoke with Irina. She's a bit bored, but good on rations and faring well at the tower.
That's good to know. Any signs of trouble that you noticed flying around?
Seems quiet, no traffic on the airways.
Good. Did she have anything to write back to us, or just what she told you?
Just what she told you. I handed her the note, and she just asked me to deliver this message.
Do you need like a tip or something?
No? Is that your way of asking me to leave?
Oh, just not really sure how this works.
You blow the whistle, we come help. That's about it.
So if we needed you later, like later today, would you be able to come back?
I don't think the whistle works twice in a day, but I could perhaps come to you. Where are you planning on being?
Well, we have a dinner date with Strahd tonight.
Oh,
Not sure how you feel about flying towards Castle Ravenloft, but
I could fly around it, but flying into the castle grounds is all but a death wish. I would be mobbed by swarms of bats before I could touch the ground.
Inside the castle, you're saying?
Yes, inside the keep.
Yeah. Well, maybe, is there any chance you could meet us outside the castle? before we go in tonight? Our dinner date's at 5 or 6 or something, right? What time do
Sure, yes, I could potentially do this.
Yeah. It'd be a huge help, I know. We can use as much help as we can get these days.
I will try my best to be as close to the castle as I can. Anything else?
Well, I've never been to the castle. I've seen the map. Well, could you meet us maybe before we go in off the beaten path a bit? Maybe keep an eye out for us before we get too close.
I will, yes. I will, again, get as close to the castle as I can.
Awesome. I appreciate you. I'll have a full tip for you by then.
Again, no tips are required.
Would you like a cigarette?
Yeah, I'll take a cigarette.
All right, there's plenty more where that came from. Meet us by the castle before we go in there. I appreciate it.
Waves to Irwin on his way out. So you have obviously been busy and made friends, Irwin says. As you rejoin the party.
You could say that. Do you guys know each other?
Javian, yes, we grew up together.
Yeah, we could really use some friends right now. People we could trust.
Yes. You had asked me that. People you can trust. I mean, you obviously seem to have been apprised of my order. They could certainly serve as good scouts ahead and escorts, but in a straight fight, they are not much use to you. The town guard is maybe a little less trustworthy, but more adept in combat. If you could perhaps speak with the council, and they would provision you a small group to escort or to protect whatever you are looking to protect.
Do they take off-duty jobs?
If the council approves it.
How long does that take?
You would typically a couple days. You could maybe make an emergency meeting with the council. You know them all.
Let's say you're on the council, right? Could you get them together and get us some people that the most trustworthy of those people? We'll pay.
Okay.
Well, I'll pay. I don't want to volunteer everybody else. I'm sorry.
He calls to the kitchen. Danica! I must step away on council business. I'll be back soon. He says, give me 30 minutes. I will gather the council and meet us at the fallen church. We will speak there.
Got it.
All right. On that note, I think everybody can take a bio break.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Break.
Wonderful.
Welcome back.
I am back. It's so hard to not metagame when you know straight up facts. We gotta hit the metagaming fucking bingo card then. We gotta. Bingo spot. Too bad we were metagaming.
All right, I'm back. Oh.
All right, I'm back.
Yo. Or so wait, not Ty and Richie.
I'm here.
Perfect.
Oh. Oh, Jesus.
I hadn't eaten yet tonight, so.
Oh, yeah, for sure. A smash and grab.
Mm-hmm.
We were watching a new game changer while we ate before D&D.
Oh, nice.
The season's alright so far. I like the first episode. This was like the third game.
Mhm.
It was fine. Was it the ultimate one? No, but it was funny.
Yeah.
The first episode of the new season is probably the strongest so far, in my opinion.
I get so
rating it.
conflicted with Dropout because like they do all their best bits as clips on YouTube,
Right.
and I like get a Dropout subscription. I watch, and I'm like, this isn't funny anymore. I watched all the best parts.
It's all the best parts, right?
But then, like when I'm watching the clips, I'm like, I want to know more. Give me the
Yeah,
background.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Right.
Oh,
You can always just use my login. They don't care about password sharing.
I might hit you up for that.
Mhm. Absolutely.
Be happy to split with you guys too.
Oh, you'd be one of many people on it. It's all right. No, actually,
Splitting Dropout?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Isn't Dropout like $6 a month?
yeah.
How do you guys balance the budget on that? You owe
Yeah.
me $2.
Yearly, it's like 60, I think, right?
Yeah. They just
That would be
50, right.
all right. Yeah, much more manageable.
Right.
Also, we haven't talked about it yet, Shok.
Yeah.
I know I mentioned it. Richard Iwade on Taskmaster.
Oh, dude, I'm so
Fucking
excited.
hyped.
I gotta get back into watching Taskmaster, and he's exactly the person to make me do that.
This season was actually really good. I really enjoyed it.
I've heard the last two have been really good. I just, no. Stop paying for YouTube Premium.
Right.
We just sit through the ads.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the biggest thing that broke me watching Taskmaster as much as I don't work from home anymore.
True.
And it's just hard to
Set the time. Yeah.
have an hour to watch something uninterrupted. I could do it at work, I guess. Mike, are you coming to this meeting? Nope.
All the information you need is written on the desk.
I had a pretty wild day at work last week. If you're a sports fan, anyway. I was like one of 30 people just chilling in the dugout watching college and high school prospects that were thinking about drafting workout. Like they were just doing batting practice and live pitching sessions and all of that. But I'm sitting down there. I've never really been a big baseball guy. Like I can't watch somebody throw and be like, oh, that's a fastball versus a curveball. I can maybe guess sometimes, but like I don't have the immediate recognition most of my coworkers do. And I'm like one of 30 people. I'm just like thinking about these kids' parents who are like all up in the stands watching them, like them looking down on the field going like, oh wow, those are the 30 people that control my son's future. And I'm just down there like, hurt da dirt da dirt. Wow. Look at him throw that baseball.
Right. Yeah, he's throwing it.
30 people that can put myself in the future.
Good job, Show.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing great.
All right. I think that's everybody back.
Wait, were you waiting on me?
Yeah.
I literally never left.
At one point, Evan said, I think we're just waiting on
Yeah,
Ty
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
That'll teach you to trust Gorp.
Yeah.
That is a good point. Least trustworthy.
Grim was the first guy back, and I said, welcome back.
That's funny. I didn't hear you at all.
Well,
Damn.
we've had communication.
Because Grim got back before you.
Yeah. No, that all makes sense. He also left before me.
So is Sai back?
I think so.
No, nope, I'm not.
Evan, have you heard from Sai?
No, I don't
Okay.
think so.
Well, let's keep talking random shit then. All right. So back to the action. Well, I do appreciate that communication mishap because it allowed me to eat at least half of my dinner. So we were gonna go meet up with the council outside of the burned down cathedral. Why'd I pick there? I don't have a burned down cathedral map.
I love when you as a DM, you're like, oh, this is a cool idea. Shit.
Yeah. All right. Well,
So we could have just met in the tavern.
yeah. Let's do that. All right. Who all was on the council? It was Irwin, the Baron, Father Lucian.
A coffin maker, maybe, or no?
I don't think it was the coffin maker.
Blink seed. No.
Blinksy.
I don't know, that's before Grimm's auto notes.
Right.
Wasn't the gal who wanted to become the mayor?
Lady Wachter, she was died.
Yeah, she's dead.
Oh, that's right.
Did we do her daughter?
We should not do her daughter, she's underage.
Did we elect her daughter?
That or probably one of her sons would make sense. It is a, family that's prominent.
Yeah. We'll say it was Stella. Seen a note? Yeah. I'm good with Lucian, Irwin, Vargas, and Stella. I can't think of anyone else of note in Vallaki that we would have. Yep, thank you. Glad Totes thought that. Yeah. All right. I'm good with this being the council. All right. So after a little bit of time, Irwin returns, and the rest of the council filters in. You guys can take a short rest in this time if you'd like. Just kind of hanging out at the bar. During this short rest, I want to call you Gorp. Sal, you stick your hand in your pocket and you pull out a note.
Don't say that, son of a bitch. I read the note.
The note says, "Spy in castle seeks a meeting to discuss an opportunity. Find the victim amidst the court. Burn this. A." So this is happening in your short rest before the council arrives.
I'll say, I'll probably nudge Wraithlin and I'll put the note kind of unrolled on my notebook, and I'll kind of look like I'm showing Wraithlin the notebook.
What does
I
it
guess
say?
pretty much. I'll start with everybody, but I'll start with Wraithlin.
Find the victim. It's the court. I look at Sal and like, I don't know what that means.
I'll probably show everybody, but like, secret, very, if you want me to roll for it.
No, you're good. You can covertly share the note.
Yeah, I'll covertly show everybody the note. And then I'll crumple it up and put it in my pocket. I'm not gonna light it on fire at the bar.
I know someone who would.
Yeah, man, Rick, what are you doing? When you see it says burn this. Yeah. Yeah. Not my notebook. I'll bat my notebook on, on my leg. God damn it. Hey, yeah, I think that was Arabelle's dead.
Arrigal is his name.
Can I, while we're doing this short rest, Mikey, can I attune to the holy symbol now?
Yep.
I'll just have to keep a keen eye or a keen ear.
No, I imagine this is somebody at the castle, actually.
All right. So at this point, the Irwin returns and the council starts to filter in. Father Lucian greets you all warmly, as does Stella. The Baron, just gives you a curt nod upon seeing you again. So, what business do you have of the council?
We need capable soldiers to protect someone on the road for a journey of approximately however many hours it takes to get there.
45 minutes.
47
Probably a bit
minutes.
slower with a large thing weighing down a cart. Oh, actually, it's just him, so 45 minutes, yeah. And who is this person? The Baron asks, or former Baron.
He can know, I guess. Yeah, I mean...
My son. What business does he have? My job is quite literally to ask questions.
The shadow government reveals itself.
So you're sending my son 45 minutes away for the good of the realm.
Yes.
And when will he return?
Presumably an hour and 47 minutes after that?
Okay. So, how many guards are you looking for?
How many would you be comfortable with guarding your son?
Well, I mean, if it was my choosing, he wouldn't leave at all. But I have accepted that I am not the only voice in town these days. And if you've already made up your mind with him, I'd say he is like just murmuring to himself, kind of wrestling with numbers in his head. And at this point, Father Lucian speaks up and says, I think we could comfortably spare 6 while still protecting the town.
That seems like enough. He'll be back before nightfall. What was that?
Irwin's staring daggers at you right now. If you're looking for some scouts, perhaps I could find a couple.
These are your most trustworthy people?
I will personally see to it, the Vargas says.
That's the burgomaster?
Yeah, the burgomaster.
I mean, yeah, that should do. Can they be ready for tonight?
I think we could make that happen. At this point, Stella pipes up and says, if Victor's going somewhere, I'm going with him. Stella.
His old girlfriend.
The girlfriend that you saved from the ethereal realm.
I don't think you should go, but I understand. You're gonna go anyway, but we say no.
Well, then let it be decided. 6 plus whatever scouts Irwin can gather. Victor and I, we will set off and... You need this by tonight? Well, ideally we're back before nightfall, so we'll set out an hour from now, 2 p.m.
Sure.
Should be okay.
Alright. Baron, if you'll go alert the guards members that you select. I will go speak with Victor, and Irwin, go gather your scouts. We'll all meet at the West Gate in 45 minutes. Council starts to disperse.
It's the first time I've ever seen democracy work pretty well.
Yeah, it's been a tough couple of years in America.
Barovia.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Did I say that? Oh, my bad. AI just made a note of that. DM Mike, bad. Bad at DMing and bad at loving his country. Alright. Cool. So yeah, you guys gonna head back over to Victor's and seal up, grab the scroll and all that?
Yes.
Got it. Alright. So we won't bother role-playing that. You're able to go over and get the scroll from him. He does not have a sending scroll, unfortunately. You guys are just gonna have to hope and pray that it's ready in time.
Well, I did agree with Javian. He was going to meet with us before we go into the castle. We could
True.
ask him for another favor.
Yeah. Cool. So with that, you guys have collected your spell scroll. They're getting ready to depart from the west gate. Are you guys going to start making your way from the east gate? It's getting pretty close to the time that you need to be moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, you guys walk through Vallaki. As the closed eastern gate comes into view, you spot 2 guards speaking heatedly with a pair of cloaked figures through the bars of the gate. As one of the guards shifts her weight to brandish the spear at her side, you recognize the 2 figures on the opposite side of the gate. The Barovian priest, Father Donovich, and his son, Doru. If you guys... Yep, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys see them locked in intense conversation, and obviously saw one of the guards just brandish a spear at them. So you can either walk out of the gate or intervene.
I mean, I'd obviously go up to him and be like, what are you guys doing?
Are you going up from the inside of the gate?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the guards will turn around. They fortunately have name tags on. It's Goric and Drolivia. Are all right. They turn to you and recognize you from your Vallaki exploits, and say, "These 2 men, Doru and Donovich, arrived outside the gates last night and demanded entry. We believe because of his red-tinted eyes and pointed ears, he is a vampire. They have denied that, but we have refused to grant him entry." They're very self-proud of this. We have repeatedly offered the father here an opportunity to enter the gates on his own, as long as his vampire-looking son remains outside. However, he has refused to enter without Doru, and they have been sleeping on the road as a result.
I mean, you say that. I'm gonna use my divine sense just so that I know whether or not he's a fiend or undead or all that whatever.
Yeah. Interesting. What is divine sense say exactly?
Yeah. So basically, for the next 6 seconds, I know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet, not behind total cover. I'm assuming I can see him. I know them. I don't know their identity. Like I wouldn't know it's Strahd. I would just know it's a vampire.
Yeah. So you are able to discern that Doru is indeed still a vampire, which is how you left him. But he had, I know this was a long time ago, so I'll remind you that he had controlled his bloodlust and you had reunited him and his father.
Yeah, I think given like that defined sense, obviously like my eyes probably glow or something. Like I mean, there's obviously magic I'm doing,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna kind of look at the guards and be like, "I'll vouch for them. They're fine. I used magic. They'll be safe in the town."
Interesting. Give me a charisma. Or sorry, persuasion. All
25.
Goric says, "Well, that's good enough for me." Drolivia still looks a little unsure. What a dumb name. But is lower in command to Goric, so she nods, and they open the gate, and Donovich and Doru enter into Vallaki. Donovich says, "Good to see you. You look like Barovia's run you through the ringer. I hope you're keeping up well." Says that to you, Totes.
I haven't run in any rings.
Well, let me rephrase. It looks like Barovia has been hard on you? No, still too. Have you had a tough time here in Barovia? It looks like you have had a tough time here in Barovia.
There have been some challenges. My team and I have rise to meet those challenges. Damn it, I can't say that. My team and I have defeated those challenges.
Good to hear. I can tell from what you just did for my son and I that humanity has not left you behind yet.
Is it going somewhere?
In Barovia, almost always. I really need to make a character that just speaks in metaphors. And, like, just we play ping pong back and forth.
What would everybody else do for 3 hours show?
I know, right? Laugh, enjoy our hijinks. You know,
Fair enough.
normal session.
Yes, I ended it.
Well, thank you for helping us gain entry here. We'll leave you to go about your business.
You are welcome.
All right. So the walk is about 2 hours 45 here. It goes pretty uninterrupted. Nothing of note happens until you get near Old Bone Grinder. So we have a little bit of time here that you guys can chat if there's anything else you need to chat about. I know we've had a decent amount of RP, so if you're good, just let me know.
You know,
Hey,
for
sure.
once, Bruce would just like to have a nice dinner.
Yeah, what is our plan for, like, trying to sneak around the castle and find some of this stuff exactly?
I can turn you
have a plan.
invisible too. But I think he'll still notice if one of us is missing.
That's kind of what I'm afraid of.
Bruce will distract him by waging a fearsome battle upon the buffet.
That tickles me.
How long do you think it'll take to cast that scroll or read off that scroll? And are you going to read it, Bamrick?
Yeah, casting time's a minute.
I think we're gonna have to we're gonna have to be flexible with our strategy. I don't know if we will be with Strahd for the entire time. There's too many variables.
I wonder if he's strong enough to see invisible things anyway, even if one of us does turn invisible. But
I guess I agree, though. I think he's still going to know that one of us is just missing all of a sudden.
Perhaps someone could keep Strahd busy by embroiling him in bureaucracy. We will inundate him with complaints about the state of the realm and petitions for improvement.
well, if there's anything I know about barons, I know there's going to be multiple courses. It's going to be charades. There's a he's got a whole whole night planned. I'm sure. Might be a couple times that we could break away, or a quick bathroom break once we kind of find it.
I'm assuming Godfrey will tell him. Oh, jeez.
I think we can hand
Before
wave
we
that
left.
he was just going to do it in the main lobby by Godfrey.
For sure.
I really want us to get back to this castle and find Godfrey just like underneath the skull. Well, we're like, did it work? And he just sticks out a thumb.
I was undead, but now I'm re-dead. Okay, so you only have a 5% chance of it going haywire? Sounds good.
What is this?
I think, very familiar. You've been in that room twice.
A scroll of early access.
It's tough that there's not a line between seen casually and very familiar.
Yeah, like, you're familiar with it. I wouldn't know if I'd go very familiar, but it's definitely more than seen casually. Because you guys had some decent amount of conversation in there and whatnot, but...
Yeah, and we had to just revisit it too, you know, that kind of drive it home a little more.
Typical cube. Can we make it a rectangle? That is
Man.
tough.
The DM in me was like, oh yeah, they're being creative, they're trying to find a way to deal with the skull and being proactive. Yeah, I'll totally reward this teleportation thing. But then the DM in me is like, make it 11 feet.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe since his girlfriend is coming with, maybe she can make it a little easier. Or maybe if you get a little help from one of us.
Maybe his girlfriend can change the rules of magic.
Ed.
Some assembly required.
I'll just straight up say, well, we can certainly try.
Explain to the burgomaster how he accidentally killed his son by crushing him with a giant dragon skull.
Or it does fall on his house. Well, I think we're gonna just have to do our best and make do with what we can.
As you guys turn the corner where you guys burned down Old Bone Grinder, right? I think you did.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
The burned down remains of Old Bone Grinder are
And ate that pig.
the sound of howling ahead draws your attention. Further up the road, a pack of dire wolves emerge from the mist, their eyes gleaming. They pause, sniffing the air, noticing your presence on the path. Disinterested, they turn their heads away before slinking nonchalantly into the forest.
That was weird.
Yeah, that was super odd.
Strahd must have told them when we were coming.
Yeah. No, there's nothing behind you. There's not a dire wolf.
No, Irina is not here.
I'm sure it's just our host checking on us, making sure we're on time.
You guys might also remember that Strahd had promised you safe passage and guest rights for dinner. So you could probably safely assume that he warned his minions to leave you alone.
That makes sense.
All right, once again, the looming gates of Barovia, excuse me, sorry, rise up on the horizon in front of you. You see the two large guards carved out of stone, and the gates open as you approach and close behind you as you pass.
I light another cigarette.
And then finally, let me preload something. Doop, doop. Finally, as you guys approach the crossroads where you originally had your first meeting with Strahd, you come upon a black carriage towed by a black horse waiting for you.
We're supposed to get in this thing?
I activated the scene. You guys should get here soon. There we go. Just waiting on one more. Everybody here?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yep.
I don't trust these self-driving carriages.
All right. Get some actors on the scene for y'all. All right. What you guys do?
I punched the horse. Okay.
I guess we get in.
The horse uses command nay kill on you, Si. So as you approach Sal, you see a scroll tied with a blood red ribbon sealed with the familiar wax sigil of Castle Ravenloft.
I'll break the seal and open it.
In Strahd's handwriting, you read, "It is customary for a lord to provide safe escort and a gift to guests in his home. Please accept both with my sincerest compliments."
What's in the gift basket?
Inside the carriage, there's a finely carved wooden chest that has been wrapped in a bright red ribbon and left upon one of the cushioned seats inside the carriage. The chest, which is locked and approximately 1 foot across and 6 inches deep, radiates an aura. Oh, never mind. Doesn't do that. You don't know that yet.
Oh, you know,
The front of the chest bears a carved sliding puzzle comprised of 8 slidable wooden panels and a 9th empty space in the center of the puzzle. Each panel is carved with a different animal. The rows of the puzzle read from top to bottom. Here, I'll write these out so that we actually can do this. Oh god, why am I doing it? Let's see this. Text. Hey, do you see that? It says bat.
Oh, yeah.
Why can't I select it and move it now, though? Alright. I will deal with that in a second. From top to bottom and left to right, bat, rat, elk, wolf, empty space, bear, spider, raven, butterfly.
great. The first of many fucking puzzles.
And then
And charades, like I said.
on top of the chest, carved in beautiful calligraphy, "My lips I nightly lift toward the silver moon. With trembling strings I weave upon my tiny loom. On wings of ink I glide above the sulking gloom. Scuttling through the shadows, in darkness I confide, with daylight's fragile beauty upon my lying eyes. Silent in the cavern's womb, with naught but stars to guide, I seek majesty in solitude, I have no truths to hide. My crown yet sits upon my head, for all to see with pride."
Okay, well,
Wealth was first.
I would say spider is first, probably, since it.
Lips lightly towards the. Yeah, both spider.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I guess that's the second one. Yeah. Wings. I guess the butterfly.
Fragile Beauty, yeah.
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 Might be. It might be wolf, spider, raven, rat.
Yeah. Wings of ink. I guess would be black, probably. So yeah, might probably be raven.
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 Yeah. Because the Silent Cavern's womb, not but stars to guide. That's the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The last one I assume is the elk.
Definitely, yeah. Mm.
No, I think the crown one is the elk. The
I
bear
just
is the
started
solitude.
streaming the puzzle for you guys.
Because the elk has antlers.
Ugh, Excel
Yeah, that's what we
spreadsheets.
said. Yeah, elk should be last.
Wolf is first.
Let's write this down. Yeah.
Send us a link to the spreadsheet. Can we edit it?
Yeah, I can. But you still gotta leverage the open space the right way.
The empty spaces, I have no truths to hide.
I would agree with that.
I think so.
But presumably you have to slide things into the empty space and move them around. It's one of those. If you guys don't want to do all of that, that's kind of painful to do with 5 people, I will admit. So we can just
Yeah.
say you guys, if you tell me the order, we can just hand wave that. Right.
I mean, we could do the puzzle. I know how to do it. It's just it is time consuming and it's a pain.
It's annoying and tedious, and that's not why we're here to play. So if you guys just want to give me your order,
Yeah,
I'm
we're
fine
not
with
playing
that.
4E.
Right.
No, I think this puzzle makes sense in person. When you can have
Yeah.
like, tokens you can move, I think it's
Right,
tough virtual.
I slide bear in, elk down, right over.
Happens like I'm doing it.
So wolf, spider, raven, rat, butterfly, bat, bear, empty, elk. Yes, I think that's right.
That's what I think too.
Yep, that is correct. So when you have the panels arranged in the proper order, the chest opens, allowing access to an extra dimensional storage space.
The chest itself is like a bag of holding.
Uh-huh.
The chest of holding.
It is indeed.
Wouldn't happen to be 12 feet wide, would it?
Sai or Bruise rather, roll me Arcana.
To tell you what the box in front of me is sized for? Okay. Yes, I will roll you Arcana. Measuring is hard, after all.
Oh, almost a nat
Oh.
20.
Oh. Bruise, you don't think it's big enough to fit a dragon skull?
If only I'd rolled a 20.
Yeah.
The power of belief.
You guys do see inside. There are 5 neatly wrapped parcels.
Inside the chest, or
Right?
I'll
Pull one out.
pull them out and start hitting. Do they have names on them?
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yep, I'll start distributing them appropriately.
All right.
You go to reach for one of the parcels, and if it's not yours, then it just moves out of the way.
It bites you.
It bites you. That is fitting for Barovia, actually.
Yeah. So the chest itself is conjuration magic. The parcels do not seem to be emitting any other magic. So if you guys open them up, each parcel contains a set of fine black velvet gloves with silver trim and a fine black velvet cloak lined with wolf fur.
Suppose there is a dress code.
The Black Cape affair.
Is it something that we'd have to change our entire clothes for, or is it like a
The
throw?
cloak you can
like a
put
throw
over, and gloves you can
Right.
throw on. It's all outerwear.
I guess I'll like take a deep sigh and throw it out. I put it on.
All right.
Best to play along with these
Yeah.
Barons games.
I'd put it on.
Nice. Totes, are you the lone standout not putting one on?
Is Wraithlin's really tiny? It's doll clothes.
Be better if they weren't named. Like Wraithlin just grabbed an extra large.
Nah, I'm not putting one.
You're not? Wraithlin, are you?
I don't want
Yeah, I
anything
am.
from Strahd.
Sounds good. So we got 4 finely dressed gentlemen and Totes.
I'm always finely dressed.
All right. So with that, and you guys all get in the carriage starts moving. It's about a 40-minute drive up through the mountain to get to the castle atop. After winding through the forest and craggy mountain peaks, the road takes a sudden turn to the east, and the startling, awesome presence of Castle Ravenloft towers before you. The carriage comes to a dead stop before twin turrets of stone, broken from years of exposure. Beyond these guard towers is the precipice of a 50-foot wide, fog-filled chasm that disappears into unknown depths. An imposing drawbridge of old, shored-up wood beams looms high above the chasm, suspended by chains of thick, rust-eaten iron that creak and strain under the weight. From atop the high walls, stone gargoyles stare at you out of their hollow eye sockets and grin hideously. A deep, resonant grinding echoes through the air as unseen mechanisms suddenly groan to life. The chains above shudder and shriek as the drawbridge descends with a deliberate and inexorable pace. With a heavy, final thud, it comes to rest upon the chasm. Sal, outside your window, you see a raven.
From inside the carriage.
Yep. You spot the raven as the drawbridge starts to lower.
For sure. And we are outside of the carriage now, or are we still in it?
You're still in the carriage.
I'll give a light whistle, and I'll like glance out just to kind of show the other guys that he's here without saying it out loud. Or actually, I'll cast my voice spell message. I'll message Vamric and say, "Our raven's outside," in his head.
Yeah, I'll break out my calligrapher stuff.
Totes, roll me sleight of hand. What are you writing?
No, I mean, I was handing him the paper, but
Okay. Vamric, what are you writing? I was handing Sel the paper. Raven, your best guess would be about an hour to 3 hours. You aren't too familiar with Raven flight patterns across Barovia. All right.
What is the wind speed velocity of an unladen raven?
Well, it is laden. Man, is it loading the scene for you guys? It's taking a long time.
Yeah.
All right. And then do you just like throw the note out the window?
Okay. Yeah, I'll. Are you just handing me the note, or are you like being like discreet about it? Oh yeah, I mean, like as far as like handing it to me. Well,
Sal's a little
I'll
paranoid if you haven't picked up on that.
cool.
Sal?
I'm thinking.
Okay. So at this point, the drawbridge is fully lowered, and the carriage lurches forward. Its wheels creaking as it rolls onto the drawbridge. You got 2 seconds to decide what you're doing with that piece of paper there, Sal.
As we get out, I'll drop it on the ground and I'll message the Raven and I'll say, "Take this to Argynvostholt."
Okay. Sounds good. The wooden
And
plank screw. Oh, go ahead.
I'll like have dropped my cigarette to make it look like a a discreet, not just littering. Well, it's still littering, but with a purpose, a cool littering.
The wooden planks groan beneath its weight, each hoofbeat striking a somber drumbeat against the ancient structure. You catch a final glimpse of the gargoyles atop the walls, their stony grins resembling leers amidst the shadows of the keep. A rotting wood portcullis, green with growth, hangs above the entry tunnel. As the horses pass beneath it, the carriage lanterns cast flickering shadows against the dark stone walls, forming strange, twisted shapes that cling to the mortared brickwork. The carriage emerges from the tunnel into a courtyard where it shudders to a halt. The carriage door clicks and slowly opens. You've arrived at Castle Ravenloft. Let's get you into the front courtyard scene.
Is it raining like a bitch, like this video says?
Oh, yeah. That paper is damp as fuck.
Yeah. He just gets a big mess, a big wet wad of paper.
I think they sent something out. I can't read this shit now, though. All right.
I mean, is he expecting other messages delivered by carrier ravens?
Right.
Thick, cold fog swirls in this courtyard, and sporadic flashes of lightning lance the weeping clouds overhead as thunder shakes the ground. Through the drizzle, you see torch flames fluttering on each side of the keep's tall main doors, High above the entrance is a round window with shards of broken glass lodged in its iron frame. The castle doors stand open, warm light spilling out of the entrance and flooding the courtyard. Two figures stand between the doors. One, a tall, lithe man with pointed ears and a dusky complexion, wears a rich blue tunic set with intricate spiral patterns and trimmed with golden thread. His lip is curled in a thin, perpetual frown, and he holds both hands primly clasped behind his back. His companion, a woman, wears a striking red dress with layered ruffled frill. A black and crimson silk headscarf wraps around her head, its lush fabric sewn with precious jewels, and a black opal pendant glints from a silver necklace dangling loosely from her neck. Her red eyes glint in the flickering light, and you catch a glimpse of a gleaming white fang behind her curved upper lip. You guys immediately recognize the man as Rahadan, Strahd's Chamberlain. You've seen him before.
Is he the guy that like drives him around?
No, Escher was the guy who drives him around. Rahadan is Strahd's right hand.
Okay. Good evening.
The woman steps forward and greets you all. Ah, you must be Totes. And you must be Sal. And greets you each by name. Surprisingly cheerful and seems delighted to actually meet you in person. Oh, I've heard so much about you.
Everything you've heard is true. I smile. Yeah, then I'll say, Sal Birchwood. Shake her hand.
Oh, I know.
And your name?
I am Anastasia. Anastasia
Smith.
Karlova.
Oh, sorry, I had a fucking sneeze stuck. How do you spell that? I couldn't talk.
Copy and paste for you.
Okay. Honest.
I'll be trying to write this down in Sal's notebook, like holding his pencil or whatever.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, how many A's was that at the end? And the stars
Okay. There we go.
Sorry, these rainstorms, they get the best of
Well,
me.
you can either get it from who I was talking as or from
Oh yeah,
who I
perfect.
pasted.
Ooh. And what was the guy's name again?
Rahadan.
Rahadan.
Rahadin.
Or is the man of the hour?
Rahadan answers. Where is that bit? The master is occupied with other business. He will see to you soon. At this point, Anastasia has approached you guys and is like straightening your cloaks and fussing with your clothing. When she gets to you, Wraithlin, she is fussing with your clothing a bit more and pointedly adjusts the weight around the plate or around your neck, and compliments you. Oh, what lovely jewelry you have, Wraithlin.
Thank you.
I do wonder whether it might be over decorated. Some might call it a bit tacky, but darling, I love a guest who can wear such a piece with such confidence.
I mean, I can tuck it under my shirt. Would that make you more comfortable?
Huh. I'm comfortable with however you want to wear it. It just resembles an item an old friend of mine wore quite a long time ago.
Yeah, you were friends with Saint Markovia. Is that who fucking wore it? I think. Yeah, that's what I say.
She was in league with a paladin named Lugdana. You've heard this story before, but there's so much lore I don't blame you for not remembering it exactly. There was a paladin called Lugdana.
Okay. Oh, so you were friends with Luna?
Ah. Lugdana attempted to hunt me down. I don't know if I would call her a friend.
Hey, I have to ask, why did you need hunting? Why were they hunting you? What terrible thing could you have possibly done?
She flashes a big smile, baring her fangs almost, and says, "Oh, darling, what terrible things haven't I done?"
Hmm. Well, I'm glad this is good. I feel like this is going to be an exciting evening for all of us.
Indeed. Well, you all look fantastic. Please, come, let's get out of the rain. Come step inside. As you guys step towards the keep, a low rumbling cuts through the rain, and in the distance behind you, you see the massive chains of the drawbridge tents, their links clacking against one another as the mechanism awakens once more. Slowly, like a stirring giant, the drawbridge rises into the night, leaving the fog-choked chasm behind. With a shuddering thud, it settles into place, the torchlight flickering across its wooden beams and rusted iron bolts once more. And with that, I think we're going to call the session there as you guys enter the foyer.
Good place to stop.
Sounds good.